trying to figure this out.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome, and welcome to a marvelous Monday. If it is Monday through Thursday, it is Speak with Heart, giving our young people worldwide, particularly the young woman, that stage within herself, within her soul, and the stage of the world so that she can take power of it and begin to advocate and begin to make sure that her voice is heard in the world in whatever gift or endeavor or education or whatever these young people are involved in. We want them to be heard. We want them to take the stages of their lives and the stages of the world so that the world will know them. The world would know what they are all about. The world would know that they have something important. The world would know that they are the future. They were here they were here yesterday. They are here today. They're still going to be here tomorrow. It is our responsibility as the parents and the adults around these children, these young people, that we provide the tools with which they can use to build on their hopes and their dreams and become future leaders while living a life of leadership and purpose at the same time. Today we have a very interesting topic, and I can't wait to see what everybody's going to contribute towards this topic here today. Today's topic is, if you were to win $1 million tomorrow, what is going to be let me read the question very, very well. If you win the lottery tomorrow, if you win the lottery tomorrow, what will be on your top to do list? What would you do? That is the question. What would you do? So I always like to begin with important quotes that I just come up with and formulate. It says, become a millionaire, not for the $1 million, but for what it will make of you to achieve it. And the second quote says, never dress up, no, never dress down for the poor. The poor won't respect you for dressing poorly. They want their first lady or gentleman to look like $1 million. So never dress down to say, oh, let me please the poor, because they're not going to learn anything from you. Always dress up. Dressing up is not just the clothing that we wear, dressing up the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you help, the way you educate yourself. You always want to bring everything up, 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 and never going down. Because if you go down, you're not teaching them any lesson. They're not going to learn. So, asking someone what they will do if they win the lottery is a great conversation. Very great. It's a great starter on and can lead to some interesting
Here is.
responses. So we're waiting for some interesting responses. Here are some common and creative answers you might get. So I asked myself, what would I do if I win $1 million tomorrow, if I win the lottery? The first thing that comes to my mind is, and this is among my goals and my dreams since I was little, to build my mother a good home. That is the first thing, because homelessness was something that we suffered from, not by choice, but by the choice of others. And so, build my mother a home is building my siblings and myself a good home. And the other thing that comes is to feed the students that are going to school, because you do realize that there are some students that are going to school that don't eat, they don't have food to eat. To feed the hungry, it's another thing. And to construct, to build polytech schools and IT schools around the world so that we can use it to educate our young ones. So I would like you, Dr. Benny, maybe the network difficulties with Corina, something. So I would like you, Dr. Benny, to take the stage and let me know what you would do if you win the lottery, $1 million tomorrow.
Oh, this is really, I am amazed. Thank you so much, Dr. Mundih, for giving me this opportunity. If I win $1 million, the first thing is that I would really thank my Heavenly Father for the money. And I will wait for the money to come, because you cannot just go out there and show off. I'm not going to show off that I want the money, right? I will stay anonymous. When the money comes, I receive it and I see it with my own eyes. The first thing I will do is to pay off my school loan. People may not understand that. The opportunity that I had here in United States, going to school, and without me using my own money to pay my school loan, the government paid. I want to refund that money back and refund the money. I want to pay my children's school loan before I can do anything else. I will come back to you when you need me, Dr. Mundih. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for saying that. I pick up two important things, two important words from there. The first thing you talk about is staying anonymous without showing off. That is so important because safety is number one. Safety is the one thing that we teach our young people. You got to be safe in every situation. You have to use your head. Be wise. Like it said in the book of Proverbs, be wise. Use what has been given you to be wise. You stay anonymous. You wait for the money to come to you. You see it before you begin to do things. And that's what I was thinking. Stay anonymous. Because when you win the lottery, a lot of things begin to come your way. You're inviting some kind of insecurity towards yourself. And then another thing, which I'm also thinking about, is paying off my student loan. I am in this together with you. But this is a good thing to do. Pay it off because we came here to the United States for greener pastures, or some of us didn't come for greener pastures. We came through marriages or something. And then now we have this opportunity that we might have otherwise not have in our own country of birth, to have money to educate ourselves. We realize that in so many countries in the world, children cannot go to school. They cannot learn traits that they love to learn because they don't have the finances. The parents cannot afford it. But to come to United States, where you have this opportunity to borrow money, no matter how high it is or the interest rate, now you have your knowledge, you have your education. What will make you not to pay back the money when you win this $1 million? Pay plus and try to even help, just chip $1,000 towards another student who is unable to pay, because we now have this opportunity called unpassive, that it's promise and hope for us that tomorrow we're going to do these things. Go ahead, Dr. Benny.
Yes, please. Despite the fact that I want to pay my school loan, we do have underprivileged children in Cameroon or all over the globe. Those students or those children, those that are going to college, right? In the dormitory. Either they go to dormitory or what. I will really help those kids to better of their life.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much, because this is what it's all about, that we want to uplift the world, but you cannot uplift humanity without a heart. Ashmofare. This is all it's all about, because it is unpassive Ashmofare that has brought us here together. If you have a good heart, that's exactly what we are going to do. Would you, if it was your child that is suffering, wouldn't you want to help when you win $1 million? When you win that lottery, wouldn't you want to help? We can take this money. Another thing that I'm thinking, because when you win something like this, you got to find other funnels of income to start investing this money in, so that it will continue to bring money that you'll continue to help, even if when you're gone, that you've built that foundation that your next of kin would take and continue to do what you love to do, to foster your contribution to humanity, to these young people in the world. That is such a noble thing to do, Dr. Benny. Thank you so much. Does anybody have anything to say? Esther, Corina? Otherwise, I will continue. And then the other point is to help family and friends. Charity, to me and to everybody, it is the rule of life that charity begins at home. And home is you, it's us. If we don't empower ourselves, and we just misuse this money or throw it out there anyhow, just giving, we don't just give. We have to teach people how to invest that money so they don't come back to ask for more from you. So we empower ourselves, and now we start shifting this overflow, this lorry, $1 million. That is a huge thing. And now we start shifting it out to other people, teaching them in whatever endeavors they have, or they've established their businesses, or their school, or things that they've established. We teach them how to invest this money into themselves so that tomorrow they will not come back to be asking. We don't just give, we teach them. So that is so, so important. But it begins with us, our families, our children, our husbands and wives, our uncles, cousins, those that have the character, those that want to do it, because there are some that will not want to do it. They just want to squander the money. We don't pay attention to those kind of people when we know that they can do it. If they don't want to do it, we bypass them and do it with those that want to do. And that's exactly what we are doing on Passive. You share the gospel mission of Unpassive to those who want to. Those don't who don't want to, we bypass them and leave them. Maybe by the time the second time that will come around, they must have prepared their mind to receive it. Then we share it with them. So we don't waste time, because time waits for no one. Tomorrow, we are here today. Tomorrow we might be gone. And we go with the goodness that is in us, winning $1 million. We need to share it. So who wants to say something, please?
If they can, I will
Go on.
continue.
Carry on, Yvonne.
Okay. Dr. Benny, you can go ahead.
Yes, I said I want to take care of myself, my school loan, my children. Now, my family, because my father has about 40 children, then about, I don't know, maybe 60 grandchildren, and then great grand. So what I will do, I do have step brothers and sisters that I've never seen. My
Wow.
stepmom, my stepmom needs a phone right now. So I will buy something for her. And she really wants to see me in person. I want to help my step brothers and sisters in Cameroon before I can help each and everyone all over the globe. Remember that there are some widowers that let me say, their husband died and they have like 5 children or more. Some of them, they don't have anything. Then you want to ask them, what do they want to do with their life? What are their goals? There are some that want to learn how to sew clothes, textile. So they will need like a sewing machine. So I will purchase that because they really need it. I have no choice because I told my father that I will do what it takes. My father is your father, our father, that I will help those who are in need when I receive that type of money. Thank you.
Wonderful mantle of hope. You just saying, just hitting on the points that I have. You see, considering my background, I always say that because I think my background has given me a gift and this platform that we are here today contributing to. You know, I vowed to myself when I was little, and I put it into a song. I said, I will be the very first child in my family to eradicate poverty, to eradicate illiteracy, to eradicate abuse, homelessness, and all the social skills that affect our children. Imagine winning $1 million lottery. Even being on passive is $1 million already, because the knowledge and all the lessons and the education that we're gaining from Mr. Ashmufara is a lot to call it $1 million. Imagine winning it, being the very first person in your bloodline to eliminate hunger, poverty, illiteracy. Imagine that and much more. That is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So now charity begins at home. Now, when we do all of that, what do? We go out to organizations, charity. We form this non-profit organization. We become philanthropists, contributing to other areas in the world, to organizations that are also helping to educate and to help young people So much. So you talk about sewing. Right now, I am putting some things together with young girls in Rwanda, where these young girls, they were not fortunate to go to school. And you know what happens when you are infested with poverty, when you're infested with abuse, when you're infested with homelessness, hunger, and the rest of the other things. These young girls, they fall prey to unscrupulous men that just want to use them for their own desires. And now a child is having another child, a baby is having a baby. Now there is one young man that is working with them in Rwanda, trying the best. He's also a founder, James. He's called James. James is sending me pictures of these young girls with sewing machines that he is helping to buy with whatever he can. And now I thought about it. I said, this is what I was going to do in Cameroon, because charity begins at home. One machine, good machine that I bought for $50 about 5 years ago, I was going to ship it to Cameroon. I gave it to my neighbor because I was moving. Now I said, that's okay. My neighbor needed it. Now I am going to be able to invest in those young girls. You see them, they're there doing the machine work and also with their babies, trying to breastfeed the babies. I say, God, with $1 million, what can we not do? Just imagine $4 million, each of us winning. $1 million each time, four. Do you know what this can do? It can do a lot. So um does anybody has anything to say, Corina? Or anybody? Corina is muted. Corina, you're muted. If you need to say something, Esther, if nothing, the next thing I would say is travel the world. I love to travel, and I'm already traveling through invitation. But now that I win $1 million, a lottery, huh, that will help me to reach out to more young people in every corner of the world. And it's going to be a ripple effect because I have people here like you guys who are going to win the same $1 million. Now we come together, we see how best we can help these children. Isn't that a blessing beyond measure? To me, that
Yes.
is more than we have been blessed with a lot. And to him or her, that much has been given. Remember, much more is required of us. We have been given a lot by Unpassive, Mr. Mufara. There's no excuse. $1 million, I'll be going all over the place. Thank you. Who wants to say something?
Well,
Yeah,
Dr. Benny, you guys go ahead, Esther. I'm.
no, go on, Karina.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, first of all, and I think that everybody kind of knows what's going on with me, and I mean, I love children, so they are our future, and I'm looking forward to just being there for them. But I wanted to say that I need a vacation. No, I was kidding. I'm sorry. I'm like so looking forward to getting myself centered and being able to do the humanitarian work. So I need to center myself and get back to that area and raise my frequency, and then I'll be much better to do
That's lovely too.
my
That's
business.
good.
Yeah,
Very good.
exactly.
I love
So
that. I
that's
love
where
that.
I'm at right now.
Rex, do you have anything to say? I know you're tired, you're from work or running around, but you still have that energy to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It's just time.
This is a very interesting topic, and there is actually much one have bottled up in the mind concerning this topic, what you will do and what you will not do. I think at this stage it is better to be kept in a sealed bottle for now, till when the apple starts falling, then we gather it together
Yeah.
and zoom off, like
Yes.
when the airplane is kicking off. That's basically what we are going to do. I think, yeah, it's a good venture and we'll get there. Thank you,
Yep.
everyone.
Yep, like Dr. Benny said before, stay anonymous is another thing to do when you have $1 million. Plunge on luxury item. Some people want to buy luxury item. Some people want to pursue their education. Some people will want to buy their dream home or property. Some people want to start a business. A lot of things are involved here. Some people want to invest wisely, like we talked before. It's a lot depending on your own unique self. What do you want to do? Not seeing what another person is doing and you want to copy. Is that what you really love to do? Is that what your calling is? And then when you win that $1 million, now you already have plans. Because to win the $1 million, you have to first of all have something within you that you want to do before you start waiting for that to win that $1 million tomorrow. The plans are very important. We write down our plans, we water them, we nurture them, we shift things around, we do whatever it takes so that when it comes, we don't just say, oh, let me start writing down my plans. We already have those plans in place to take off and take off well. So thank you guys so much. We want to start highlighting here and really get to share with what our audience are saying here, because I know they're going to say some very good stuff here. So let me go to, and anybody who wants to read can do that too. So I go to Enolix. Thank you so much for always being here. Thank you for your commitment to One Global Movement. Speak with heart. We shall meet at the very high top where your ears shall pop. I love that. Our ears are gonna pop, like Mr. Ashmafara says. Yes. And then Levi says, he said to the very top where our ears are going to pop. Certainly so. Certainly so, Levi. Thank you so much for coming here and contributing. And then Levi again says, very good evening, Dr. Mundih. Thank you so much for greeting us. We are so happy that you guys are here and being committed to contributing to our children, the young people of the world. Thank you so much. Eleni say, happy to see you on every webinar. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then we have our poet here, Gotham. Handpick waving, handpick waving, handpick waving. What a beautiful way to really come here to inspire all of us. Thank you so much, Gotham, for always being here and inspiring us. And then we have Subhash with, what is that? Peace, love. Yes, peace and love and some apples. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for coming. And then Anil says, hello, everyone. Hello, Yvonne Mundih, ma'am. Thank you so much, Anil, for always being here. We highly appreciate you for supporting One Global Movement. And then John Barilla says, hello, everyone, and welcome to One Global Movement. And today's live with Yvonne Mundih, an insightful half hour ahead. See you all at 2 p.m. Eastern Day Time. Thank you so much for always encouraging people to attend John Barilla. And thank you for the love, much love that you're giving to us here all the time. And then Anil say, hello, John Barilla. John Barilla, you have a kiss of salute there. Speak with heart, and Yvonne will do that. Please spread the word, folks. Invite people, which is true, to come and watch and chat here in the chat. One Global Movement, we will do big things with Unpassive. Thank you so much, Mr. Barilla. Please encourage the youth in our community. We need to hear from them. There are so many youth groups in our community that we can encourage them to be part of this so they can take the stage and talk, so that we know what they want, and then we sit behind and also watch. They can also teach us a lot of things that we don't know. So thank you so much for doing that. And then Dr. Benny says, welcome, my queens and kings. Thank you so much. That is so respectful. Thank you. And then Sabs is here. We need your help to invite people and help promote One Global Movement. We need your help. Dr. Benny, Esther, Corina, everybody. We need to promote this to reach all corners of the globe, especially to our youth. And of course, we cannot empower the youth without families also. We do it together. Hi, my wonderful family of Unpassives around the globe. Thank you so much, Levi, again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Yvonne Finn. Yvonne is a great contributor to One Global Movement. She does it from the heart. Thank you so much, Yvonne. Greetings, Dr. Mundih, Dr. Benny Blessing, John Barilla, Anil Sharma, Saps, Marika, Levi, and Gotam, Subhash. Thank you so much, Yvonne, for all you're doing behind the scene towards One Global Movement. Hi, Brother John Barilla. More greetings again and again. Thank you guys so much. Thanks, Habs. Keep spreading the word. Here, remind folks to invite someone to watch One Global Movement, no matter what we will always welcome them. Thank you, Sab, so much, because Sab has been referring people privately behind the scene. He's working behind the scene a lot to make sure that the dream of One Global Movement to children of the world come through. Even you guys' own dream. We all are here is the same dream. We are talking about the future. We're talking about the youth. The youth are our future. Four of us, we have the same dream. Whether it is to educate, to feed, whether it is to build schools, whether it is to build a hospital, whether it's to create a kitchen, a soup kitchen or food kitchen like Corina is doing. It is all the same dream in different ways. So we thank you so much. Yvonne say, Unpassive has made it so that we do not need to be wishing on the luck of the draw in winning the lottery, because we have already become the biggest winners by being in as unpassive winners. It is so true, Yvonne. We do not sit and be wishing for the lottery, but our lottery now is unpassive. It's unpassive. That is so, so graceful to say that. Thank you so much. And then, uh-oh. And then greetings, Brother Levy. Brother Levy, you have greetings there from our beautiful sister Yvonne. And let me see here. Levy says, Sister Yvonne, you said a mouthful. We are all winners in unpassive land. Yes, we are all winners. Nobody is a loser at all, unless we have it in our mind. If you have it in your mind, whatever we have in our mind, that's what we're going to get. As for me, I'm going to be the first to eliminate poverty in my family through unpassive $1 million lottery. That is what we're going to do. And then hello, my global family. More greetings, more greetings, more greetings. I am going to be scrolling down a little bit more. Good morning. This is Karina saying good morning to the panelists and everyone here. Thank you so much, Karina, for those warm greetings. And then Yvonne Finn says, absolutely, Dr. Mundih, we want to be inspiring to others, something to aim for and achieve. Thank you so much for your great contribution, Yvonne. That is so wonderful. And let me go here. We have Yvonne again. That is so okay, Dr. Benny. Honoring your responsibilities and commitments. Gratitude always open the doors for more. Certainly true, certainly, because we have to honor our commitment. The United States government borrowed us money and helped us to pay for our education. Why wouldn't we do it back and even more? That is so wonderful. Thank you so much for supporting that, Yvonne. And then we have Lily. Thank you so much, Lily, for being here today. We appreciate you for your love and commitment and presence to One Global Movement. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Handpick, waving handpick. I love this poem of you guys. Just bring it on all the time. Thank you so much for being here, Lily. We love you. And then we have Levy again says, our aspiration is to help others going forward. The love which is instilled to us by our living legend, Sir Ash Mufara, is immense. It is more than immense, so huge, really huge. And we need to carry this vision to the world so that Ash Mufara will be proud of us for what God has instilled in him and he brought it to us. So thank you so much. And then we have Lynn Nakamoto here. Please like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell icon. Thank you, Lynn, for reminding people to do this. We really appreciate you if you do that, because through this, a lot of people who are unable to join the live, they go, some people in my village, they go on top of the mountain to receive internet. And then they can have that opportunity to watch from YouTube. A lot of places in the world, they don't have internet, and that is the only way that they can do. And it is through subscribing, sharing to One Global Movement that this can be possible. So we're going to almost come to close here. My challenge, if I win, I will more relations and friends that I never heard. Thank you. We will build more relations and friends, Sabs. That is wonderful. Which this is all what we are doing here already. Ash Father brought 1.4 million. And now we are grouping together according to our desires, according to our gift, and things are moving. That's why we're always smiling here. We are always happy here. Thank you so much. And then it's Lynn says, hi, Biggie, and everyone. Hello, Lynn Nakamoto, Roblin Live. Thank you for coming here. And let me see. Okay. A lot of great comments here. Very great. And then Jumble is, if we will win the big bucks with lottery, I could do a lot of nice things for people, even in just a small way. The small way is what matters, John. We cannot do big things without starting from small. The foundation building, having that love, having that desire that I'm going to do something great is what is so important. Starting small. Remember, when you start small, it begins to grow out and become even larger, like Unpassive is doing now, growing out. Look at the contract they just had in Dubai with the how do you call those beautiful cars? Beautiful cars that are going to be advertising for us. Can you imagine that? That is such a beautiful thing to do. And then Lynn says, wonderful, Dr. Benny. I like your very specific plans to help others. See that? They are supporting your plans, Dr. Benny. That's a good thing. Yvonne Finn says, grassroots initiative can be so impactful, Dr. Benny. Yes, Yvonne. And Yvonne has been discussing a lot. Right now, as we speak, there are young people all over the world, kids. I saw that from my brother. They build things. They build things like how do you call those things that some kind of bikes that I don't know how they build it. Those kids, they are naturally doing that without even going to school. Imagine when we reach the grassroots level, imagine what we can do with $1 million from Unpassive to help these kids to build on their hopes and their dreams. That will be immense. I can't wait to just do that. I'm doing it little by little now, but that's not enough. And then we have Doma. Thank you so much for being here. Big respect and love from the bottom of my heart to my wonderful Unpassive leaders worldwide. Thank you so much, Doma, for being here. We highly appreciate you. So I just thank everyone. It's going to be very difficult to read all the comments, but I see Soprano, I see Sharon, I see Bigit, Doma, I see Sharon, I see a lot of people here today. Know that we love all of you. I will go back to YouTube and really thank you for what you are doing to support One Global Movement. Presence, love, and contribution is what matters a lot, and you are doing all of that. I really appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts, my heart. One Global Movement will be singing your name on the streets of the world as somebody who thought about them to contribute towards their goals and their dreams. Thank you guys so much for being here today. If anybody has a final word, say it, and let us call it a beautiful day.
Thank you, Dr. Yvonne. You have said it all. Thank you so much. And thank everyone for coming to One Global Movement today. Tomorrow is another day. Thank you.
Okay. I just want to let everybody here know that we will be doing sometimes on OConnect and sometimes on StreamYard, just so we meet some of the demands of the students, the young people that we have all over the world. So tomorrow, if I'm able to set up OConnect, we will do it on OConnect. That way, we gradually gravitate towards OConnect because OConnect is reading us. Remember, it's artificial intelligence. It's getting used to us, what we are all about. It is going to take all these good messages and inspiration and education that we are having here and expound it so that it can go higher. Yes, Dr. Benny.
Yes, please. I want to advise all our children. If you win such an amount, please do not show off. Because when you show off, your girlfriends and boyfriends or whatever, they will be jealous of you and you will be killed. Is that what you want? No. Stay anonymous.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Thank you so much, Dr. Bennett. That is so important. Vital information. Stay anonymous. Your safety is number one. If you're not safe, you're not healthy, what else? That $1 million is not going to count towards anything. And then I also want to let you guys know that we're going to be shifting the time backward 1 hour back so that we can help some people that are coming on the show here very late. An hour difference, I think it will really go a long way to help them. So we from next week, we're going to be shifting the time backwards to 1 p.m. And we please invite you guys to come, bring our young people, encourage them. We can only encourage them, we can't force them because they too have their own plans and their own thing that they are doing. But here is the place for them. We need to hear from them, their questions, their achievements, their challenges. We need to hear from them. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Corina, Esther, Dr. Benny. Thank you guys for putting your soul and your hearts into one global movement together. Together. There is no mountain that we cannot move. The greatest service of all is our service to humanity, our service to our future. The future is our children. Thank you guys so much. And remember to stay focused, stay encouraged, stay empowered, and always believe in endless possibilities for you. We love you all. Bye bye.
Bye. Have a good
Corina,
day.
stay behind for a picture, Corina. Don't don't go away.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye bye. Much
Thank
love.
you.